Hello, ASMR Nation. Today I want to talk about my plans for my low buy / no buy year. So I wrote it all down in my trusty Hygiene, like a rough guide to how this is all going to play out. And I'll pop some gum in my mouth and we'll get started. But first, we gotta thank Austin because look at all the gum she sent. Austin has supplied us with several months worth of gum for the channel. Thank you, Austin. And she also got me a little brown eyeliner. And I've been wanting this one because sometimes black is a little much for the workday, so this is brown. Okay. Thank you, Austin. Now we gotta finish this pack of Trident before we can open the new ones. So, gotta do some channel maintenance, some channel hygiene. If you are new here, welcome to my nonsense. If you're old here, welcome back. Oh geez, if you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. And if you're old here, go double check, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like if you like, leave a comment. It can be anything related to the video. It can just be a hello, a few emojis, whatever, as long as it's cool and respectful. Hit the notification bell. As always, I'll link my tip jars down yonder in the description box. No pressure whatsoever, but every $1 or $2 helps. That is what allows me to continue to make content. Also, you are invited to my Patreon. I know not everybody can come, but you can't say you weren't invited. I post a lot over there. The link to my Patreon is down below. Okay. So, I had to sit down and figure out, you can't just say like, oh no, I'm not buying anything this year. I mean, you can, and maybe that works for you, but you have to buy some stuff, right? You have to live, you have to survive, pay your bills, and get gas and stuff. So you have to figure out where you're going to draw the line, right? So I divided it up into red light, yellow light, and green light. Like red light is you're not buying any of this. Nat. You don't need it. You have plenty of stuff. You're done. Yellow is use caution. Don't go crazy with it, but these are allowances. You'd have to have a little bit of fun, you have to give yourself, you don't want to burn out, and you have to, if you're not shopping, you have to do other stuff. So that all kind of fell into yellow. And then green is the necessities. You have to do it. It's mostly stuff that kind of stinks, but it has to be done. And then I put a few little notes on the bottom. So these are my plans for low buy 2025. Mondo is snoring back there, and it is a work day, so this isn't going to be super long. I have to go to work after this. Actually, I have to get my kid up, get him ready, drop him off at the sitter, like all that jazz. But okay, so what is going, and I did wait till my birthday. I always do this. I have like all these resolutions and I'm like, stop it, your birthday's in a few days. So I mean, I didn't really shop, but I didn't set this until like now. Okay, so the red light. Clothes. I have plenty. I don't want even as many as I have. I don't want a lot of clothes. What do they say? You wear like 25% of the clothes you own and the rest just hangs in a closet? That seems unnecessary. So I have my work clothes. I have a couple leisure outfits. I sound so old. My leisure suits. And then just a couple of nicer things in case, dinner, stuff like that. But most of the dinners I go to are pretty casual anyways. I could wear like a work shirt and work pants and be fine. I don't need as many jeans as I have. I wear jeans. Well, I have been wearing jeans more on the weekend because they're like looser. And I'm an outfit repeater. It's fine. I can wear a hoodie on Saturday and I can wear the same hoodie the next Saturday. It's fine. I'm not going anywhere and seeing the same people. I'm pretty much just running a couple errands and going back home. So I do have like a little section in my closet that's just weekend wear. It's just hoodies and sweatshirts, and then I wear it with a pair of looser fitting jeans and some sneakers, and I'm set. You know, I don't need that many clothes. So we're done there. Planners. You guys saw my planner haul. Maybe you didn't, but there's a lot of planners there, and it's hard. You start watching all these planner videos, and you're like, oh my god, that one is beautiful, but how many planners do I need? Daily, I am in 3 planners and 1 Stalogy. I have the one that I just showed you, and then I have one for the channel that I write all this stuff I do for the channel and Patreon and that in there. And then I have a little one that I carry around in my wallet. And my Stalogy is my journal. So, my Stalogy is my journal, and I fly through the Stalogies. Those are 365 pages, and I'm probably going to go through 3 or 4 this year. So I will have to rebuy a Stalogy, but I'm going to wait till I'm getting close to the end of one until I reorder. I don't need to buy any Hygiene. You know why? Because I stocked up. I bought a ton of soap. I bought a ton of toothbrushes and toothpaste. And until I'm done with that, razors, all that, it's in like a big, one of those blue Q bags, but a big one. Until I'm done with that, I don't need to buy any Hygiene. I don't need to go to the Hygiene aisle. I don't need, no, it's done. Deodorant, all of it. It's done for at least most of the year. Home decor. What stinks is that I just started doing this room, but it is what it is. This room needs to, it's just gonna sit in the way that it is for about a year, other than gifts maybe. And I still have to give a little tour of my desk area, because I did make some purchases towards the end of the year and kind of decorated my desk area, and I love it. But it's fine. It can just sit this way. Other than that, the rest of my house is decorated, and it's full. It took a long time to get there, and it took a lot of dollars to get there, and now I need to just be satisfied with the way that it is. So no home decor, no home goods trips, no looking at Target, no, nothing. Books. I mostly read through the Libby app anyway, stopping to like blow my nose and cough, but I mostly read through the Libby app, which is the app through your library. You can get ebooks and audiobooks through your Libby app for free, and they return themselves, so you never get any fines or anything. But I do read nonfiction in a real book, and I mark it up and I annotate, yada yada yada. So I made a lot of purchases towards the end of the year, and I'm set. And that's another hard one, because you see these books come up, these nonfiction books, whether they're about, I have books or parenting books or just daily affirmation books, and just books about like how to be an adult and what's going on in the world, atomic habits, blah blah blah. And you see the next new thing and you want to get it, but I have plenty for the year, so I guess if I want to get it, it'll go on my wish list. And if I didn't get it by next year, then I'll consider it, Magazines, same thing. I can read magazines through the Libby app, so I don't need to purchase any. And then I can purchase them, I didn't write this here, but from the 25-cent department at the library. So that's kind of like my little loophole. So don't worry, I'll still do some magazine flips, but they will again be from the library. So they'll be like a little bit, probably a little older. Linens and bedding. I have the best sheets. I find the best sheets are the Target Threshold Performance. I don't know why they're called Performance. That's a little, but I just bought a new set of those a couple months ago, and they'll probably last a couple years. I am a person that washes my bedding and puts it right back on. I do have one spare set. I hate it, but it's there in case of an accident, like if my son gets sick on the bed or something. And it's the middle of the night, we have to hurry up and dress the bed. But other than that, and I just did it last night, my stuff goes into the washer, my stuff goes into the dryer, my stuff goes back onto the bed. So I don't need a rotation. So no linens, no bedding, no towels. We have towels. I have linen, real linen towels, and they dry so fast. They are scratchy, but I got over that. They dry so fast, they don't stink. They're like the perfect towel. They're a little more on the pricey side, but it was worth it. I was so tired of stinky towels. It didn't matter what I did. I was hanging these towels up, right back up, and they would still get a smell after several months. I'm like, I'm over it. We're going to linen. And it's been a success. Nail polish, fake nails, all that. I just haven't even been wearing a lot of fake nails anymore. Just doing so much housework, and they've been getting healthy, and I have a stash for when I get the urge, and until I run through that stash, I'm not buying any. I'll always have some on my wish list because, like I said, that's the same list I use for like everybody. Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. So if somebody chooses to get me some nails, then I'll have some new nails, but I have a whole stash to go through. I'm fine. Yellow. So those are the full stops so far. The yellow lights are events and tickets. I want to live more. I don't want more stuff. I want to live more. I want to do more stuff. So events and tickets are a yellow light. If it's something that I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with, I'm sure I can attend it, then it's a go. With caution. It's not overpriced, you know. My best friend, Paul, just messaged me, and he's like, well, what ticket do you want for your birthday? And I was like, he's a concert idiot, and he's an event idiot. Like, that's all his money goes to. I was like, I don't even know what's coming. And he's like, well, look on whatever. He sent me a link, and he's like, do you see anything? And guess who's coming to Chicago? And it's funny because this is around, he's like, it has to be in the spring though, which is around his birthday. So he's kind of killing two birds with one stone. Cat Williams is coming to Chicago. So I think we're going to go. To be determined. We'll see. But it's like right after his birthday, so it would be like the perfect double whammy, you know? Other than that, like, I want to see Bruce Springsteen, but he was touring in Europe. So we'll see. There might be a couple other concerts or events that I go to, and then some smaller ones. I want to go to some smaller ones, just local events. Okay, the coffee is the yellow light because if I am on a road trip, even on a work road trip, several hours in the car, I'm allowed to get a coffee. I'll make my coffee before the trip, but the trip home is going to require another coffee and a little treat from a coffee place. So that is a yellow light. Donations, you know, sometimes there's charities or things that I want to donate money to, and that is a yellow light. I don't need to go crazy with it, but it's a yellow light. I put fake nails once I run out. Cleaning products. I have a stash. I'm not allowed to buy any until I run out, so it's a yellow light. I don't need to be fascinated by the new stuff that comes out. I need to stick with the tried and trues and just replace them when. And I do a lot of cleaning with vinegar and water, which is super cheap. And then eating out is yellow because we are a hard-working family, and you're not always able to cook. We both work more than full-time. right now, which is why I'm wore down and sick. But there's going to be times that we need to pick up food, so I put, if each of us does it twice a month, that seems like a good, every week, then one of us would be grabbing one meal to go. That might cut it. That might do it. We'll see. It's yellow. It's got room. And then green is taking care of bills, the groceries, repairing stuff. Don't buy new. Try to repair. And only replace something if it's necessary. Gas, medical, unavoidables. A couple notes that I put on here were to cook from what I have. So before I just go making a grocery list, I need to peek at the fridge and at the cupboards and be like, oh, you should use this. So buy whatever other ingredient you need to use that up. Because sometimes I don't do that and then stuff goes to waste. Use Buy Nothing groups. You guys probably have Buy Nothing. Well, maybe search Buy Nothing groups. Check your Facebook. Buy Nothing groups are groups where, like, say you have some dishes that you're getting rid of. You would post those dishes on the Buy Nothing group. Like, does anybody need dishes? Come pick these up. You do have to kind of use caution because there's going to be a couple weirdos on those sites, so it's like first come, first serve. I'm not going to sit here and hold stuff. You can also put in search of dishes. And somebody might be like, oh, I need to clean out my dishes. I have some. So utilize Buy Nothing groups. Keep everything simple. Keep my outfit simple. Keep everything simple. I also had a little fortune that I didn't like out of a fortune cookie. And it said, I stuck that in there. It has nothing to do with with low buy, but it says, now is the time to go for peace in your life. Go along with others' ideas. Boo. Others' ideas. I just put, okay, maybe. All right, so that is kind of like my loose plan for doing a low buy / no buy 2025. I have to get going now. If you watched this all the way to the end, thank you very much. I hope you have a good